Welcome back, everybody. 7:19. You know, this was no small feat, and now it's time to show off the hard work. Here with more on the New Mexico Steam Locomotive and Railroad Historical Society annual open house, which is coming up very soon, are Bob DeGroft, Gail Kirby, and Rick Kirby. Good to have you all this morning. Thanks so much for being here. Boy, fascinating topic. I know a lot of kids, a lot of adults really appreciate the steam locomotive and the trains, right?
That's right.
Talk to us about your society. What's it all about?
Well, our society was formed in about 1999, and it was the sole purpose to retrieve and restore the steam engine that used to be in Coronado Park here in town. And so we negotiated with the city and spent the sum of $1 to acquire the engine, and then moved it around a little bit to try to get a space for it. It now is in 1833 8th Street Northwest. And that's where our restoration is going right now.
Now, you're a nonprofit organization, right?
That's correct. We get all of our funding and help from the private sector through grants, donations of individuals and such. No tax money, anything like that, no government support. It's all volunteer.
What's the motivation behind that? Why? Why form an organization to really keep this thing in the public eye?
Well, as a group of people who really like steam engines, you know, that was the motivation, is to try to save this, because the city didn't want it anymore. It had asbestos on it, kids were playing on it, homeless people were inside of it and things like that. It was going to be scrapped. And it's one of 6 remaining locomotives of its type. And it will be the only one that will ever be restored to running condition.
Fascinating. I want to get some of the details here. How many volunteer hours did it take to restore it?
We're up to about 124,000 hours now.
Wow. And running condition?
It's not running yet, but we plan to have it running in year 2016.
What are some of the responsibilities? What are some of the details there as far as getting it going? How, you know, it must take a lot of work and a lot of technical expertise, I can imagine.
Well, it's a myriad of projects. You have several systems that commingle each other to make the thing run down the track.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You have water and oil and air and fuel, and these things, you take one system at a time and dissect it, and then the biggest part of the whole operation was actually disassembling the locomotive and restoring all the parts that have been sitting in the park since 1956.
Wow, such a long time. Manufactured, you said, in 1944?
That's correct.
And what's unique about it? The largest of its kind?
It's the largest 484 class locomotive of its kind.
See, it's worth keeping.
121 feet long and weighs over 1 million pounds with water and oil in it.
That's an engineering feat, isn't it?
Yeah, and they did all this back when they didn't have CAD programs, computers, and all that, just slide sticks.
You bet. Now, the open house, tell me about that. What's involved in the activities that you have surrounding it?
Lots to do tomorrow. It's from 9 to 4, and kids will love it. Families, bring your cameras. We have free hot dogs. It's free admission, free drinks, live entertainment. We have about 4 bands that will be playing.
9 to 4, right near the locomotive?
Right at the locomotive
Just show
site.
the address there. You have a GoFundMe account. Tell me about that.
We do. We've got about a little over $19,000 so far. It's to help build an engine house so that we can keep her protected once we've restored her. We don't want to go through another winter like we had.
Lots of people I know will stand behind that. Love to see history preserved. Where's the website for more information?
www.2926.us is the easiest way to get there.
We'll link to it too through KRQE.com under the KRQE links for more information on tomorrow's open house and, of course, the restoration effort as well. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Best of luck with the open house this weekend. We'll be right back.